Hello and welcome back to my channel. So here we are again for our monthly reading, and this is for October 2021. But before I begin, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you get notified on my next upload. I'm uploading a new video every week, and I'm offering a free tarot reading for all of my subscribers. So if you would like to have your reading with me, you can just send a message to my email or a direct message to my Instagram. All of the details will be in the description box below. Alright, so as usual, we have 3 piles for you to choose. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And if you would like to choose by the crystal, alright, so now what you need to do is just close your eyes, take a deep breath in, slowly exhale, clear your mind, and once you're ready, you can open your eyes and choose the pile that you are most drawn to. So if you choose pile number 1, you can just continue with me, but if you choose pile number 2 or 3, you can skip ahead through the timestamp that I will put in the description box below. Alright, now let's start with the first pile. Alright, pile number 1. So I have drawn for you an angel card, an oracle card, and some tarot cards. So now we will start with your vice versa tarot cards first. So the first card is the Judgment card, and this card represents reborn. So I feel like the card is trying to encourage you to start something totally new and be comfortable in your own skin. But first of all, you have to find out who you truly are. And at the back of the card, we see that there's a shadow of a bird here. And for me, this represents the belief system that is questionable. I mean, when we look at this shadow, we don't really know if the bird is this big or the bird is actually smaller, but it looks bigger. The same as our belief system, I feel like in the month of October, you are encouraged to think about what you know. Like, do you think of something because you have witnessed it the way it is, or because someone told you so and it was based on someone else's experience? So just walk on your own path and figure the answer to yourself. And the second card that you have is the Three of Wands. I see that the number 3 here is significant for you. You probably are the third child in your family, or this could be your birth date or month. And the Three of Wands here is also the same as the 3 people here. I feel like it could represent your family, like you and your wife or husband and a child, or that you are manifesting this into your life right now. But for some of you, I feel like this card is trying to tell you that third time is a charm. Some of you are trying to get something or to make something happen for yourself, and you have been doing this for a few times. If you are doing this the third time, I feel like this is it. You are going to get what you want soon. But for you who are just starting, you probably need to spend more time and energy, and you need to just try more, but definitely you will get there. So don't worry about it, just keep on trying. Alright, now your angel card is the angel of the animal realm. I feel like your angel is trying to send you a message. When you see a certain animal, the universe here is trying to answer your question or to communicate with you through animal. I feel like for some of you, if it's possible, you're encouraged to go visit the zoo or maybe go to the ocean. You could go snorkeling or diving if you like those kind of activities. But if this is not possible for you to do, just spend more time with your pet at home. Alright, now let's continue with another tarot cards. Your next card is the Queen of Cups. This card is about you taking a break or meditating, and also I feel like this month you have more time to relax, and that somehow you will be able to sleep well during the night, like you will be able to get a good amount of sleep. I think that this is much needed for you. Use this opportunity wisely. And the next card is Ace of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are holding on to something and you wish you could share this, but for one reason or another you feel like you should just keep it to yourself. Well, at least for now. It could be about a new business that you have started, a new plan that you have been doing, but you feel like you don't want to share this to anybody, at least not until it has shown any results. And for some others, I feel like this is about something new that will start for you, and it's a beginning of a journey that will change your life. So if you don't have something that you are hiding right now, that means that something will come to you. You will use this opportunity to change your life. Now your next card is the Six of Swords. And with this card, I feel like you are following the crowd. It's like you actually wanted something different, but you feel like you are not strong enough, or that you owe someone something. Another reason would be you wouldn't want people judging you because you chose something different. My suggestion would be to find a balance. If you feel like this is too much, you need to really take action and change this, because in the end of the day, your well-being is the most important thing. And your last tarot card is the Wheel. Well, I feel like this card is the answer to this energy, because this card is asking you to embrace your uniqueness and set yourself free from anything. And I feel like the key is to let it flow. Don't hold on too tight to anything, and everything will just fall into place naturally. I feel like the more you try so hard to balance it out, it will be your downfall. So just let it flow and the rhythm will come naturally to you. And now your oracle card says that the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Isn't this card just repeating what I just said, that you just have to let go and it will naturally be there for you? This is just like when you are trying to see to the pool, let's say. You wouldn't be able to see the bottom of the pool when the water ripples. It's just like your mind, so the more you think of something, the more chaos it becomes. And it's hard to see things because the noises are distracting you. So just try to maintain the calmness that you have, no matter what is the situation. Right, so that is all the reading for pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Hello, pile number 2. So I have drawn an oracle card, an angel card, and some tarot cards for you. But we will start with the vice versa tarot cards first. So your first card is the Wheel of Fortune. This man is just like the one in the Magician card. But in this card, I feel like you have the opportunity right in front of you, and that you're holding this ankh, which means that you have the key, well, to open up anything basically. So now what you need to do is just unlock that door. And at the back of the card here, we can see that there are humans with animals' head and lion with humans' head. Well, I feel like this shows you that sometimes things are not as it seems, so you need to pay more attention to your surrounding, to what you hear or what you see. For some of you, I feel like this indicates that there's confusion within you and you need to find more information in order to understand what's really going on. Your next card is the Five of Wands. And with this card, I feel like in the month of October, you will be focusing on your internal battle. I feel like you are struggling to understand something, so this might be related to the confusion that I mentioned earlier. In the month of October, a lot of things might trigger this feeling. And from the back of this card, we see that there's actually a volcanic activity that is happening. So I feel like the card wants you to calm yourself down in order to see the big picture, that you might have bigger things to prioritize instead of your internal struggle. Although this, of course, you need to address as well, but don't get too caught up in this and forget the real deal. Now your angel card is the angel of clairaudience. Your angel wants you to listen carefully to the words that people are saying, because more often than not, we don't listen actively. We thought that we knew the meaning and jumped so quickly to the conclusion or the assumption, which then lead to misunderstandings. So let's draw more tarot cards. Your next card is the Knight of Wands. This card for me shows that you are very passionate in what you're doing right now, and you are glad that you made a certain decision because it took you to where you want to be. It brings out the best in you. And your next card is the Four of Wands. So this card is about celebration, and I feel like this month you are encouraged to celebrate your achievements or just let loose and have fun with your friends or your family. Just do something fun together. And this doesn't have to be outdoor if it's not possible, so maybe just celebrate at home, have a game night or movie marathon or something like that. The next card is the Page of Swords. I can see here that you are trying to understand something. Although everything goes smoothly for you, for some reason you are struggling, and this month is the month where you are focusing on finding the answer. And on top of that, I feel like you have discovered something, but you don't really understand it fully, so you are setting your mind to find more information. But be careful of reading too much into this, because you might not understand it now, and you probably shouldn't or wouldn't, no matter how much information you have. So if you couldn't figure this out, just let it be and don't forget to pay attention to something more important in your life. Now your last tarot card is the Lovers. This card, of course, is about relationship. It could be any type of relationship, but the message that I received here is about understanding that if it's meant to be, it shouldn't be that hard. You know, sometimes we are holding on to something that we're not supposed to just because we thought we knew all of it. Sometimes it's just the illusion that you created. So be aware of your feelings. I feel like your feeling will tell you if this is right or wrong. Meaning that if it feels traumatizing, or it triggers more negative feelings, it's definitely trying to send you a message that this is not right. And when it's right, you will feel at peace. And your oracle card says that when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. So like I said, follow your guidance. And in order to know the real answer, you have to spend more time with yourself. You can't just distract yourself with, things that don't matter, because by doing that, you don't really pay attention to the real message. And if you skip this part, trust me, the universe will keep on pushing you until you get it. So one way or another, you have to face the truth. But it is for your own good, because it guides you back to the light, to the path that you're supposed to be on. Alright, so that is all the reading for pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Alright, so this is the reading for those who chose pile number 3. I have drawn an oracle card, an angel card, and some tarot cards. But first we will start with the tarot card from the vice versa deck. So your first card is the Five of Pentacles. I see this card as a message that you need to be careful what you wish for, because it may not be what you think it is. You may think that it is the answer to your problem for now, but once you get it, it might trigger another problems, like even bigger problems into your life. And another thing from this card is that if you feel like you're trying to manifest something into your life, but instead of getting positivity, you get more negativity. And this could be because you don't pay attention to how you think, how you feel. I suggest you to do more shadow work in order for you to understand. Then you can reprogram yourself. Now the back of the card, we see that someone is having all but still under a lot of stress or still upset about something. So like I said, you just have to be careful of what you wish for, and also the way you think of things will create your reality. Now your second card is the King of Wands. I feel like this card wants to tell you that sometimes you forget to take control. You forget that you are the one who is responsible for your life, and that you should be careful not to follow the crowd, because you might be brainwashed without realizing it, because it happens slowly, and you forget that you are in control. Well, mind game is a hard game to play, so if you are not strong enough, this is going to be hard to break. Now the back of the card shows that there's Titan on the tree in front of him, but he's not scared of it. He's not threatened by it. So the message here is to conquer your own fear. What is it that makes you scared of stirring your own life, making your own decision? Now your angel card is the Angel of Stress. Clearly stress is happening for you this month, in the month of October, but your angel is here to help you throughout this difficult time. So what you need to do is just release it. Trust that everything will be fine. You need to also be wise about what are the things that you can control and what are the things that you can't control. Just go with the flow, because I feel like you will end up getting something that you didn't expect, and it's even better than you could hope for. So don't let your fear stop you from experiencing a better version of yourself, experiencing a better life, because the limitation is what you set for yourself. Now let's move on to another tarot cards. Your next card is the Knight of Swords. This shows that you are chasing something. I feel like you are going to be busy this month, but the message here is to be careful not to do things in autopilot. You know how sometimes you just do it because you are so used to it that at some point you realize that it's done, but you couldn't remember how it's done. You know what I mean? Like you are busy, but don't forget to, be present. Now your next card is the Magician. And this card wants you to remember to set time to be just with yourself, to calm your mind and be able to regroup with your soul. Basically, you need to have your me time once in a while, no matter how busy you are. It's needed. You can't force your body to overwork, and you will see that once you have recharged yourself, you will be more productive. And your next card is the Tower. I think that it is time for you to rebuild. And what to rebuild is something that you need to discover for yourself, because it's gonna be different for each one of you. But I feel like you can find out what that is that you need to rebuild by looking at what is the thing that you are currently stuck at. I feel like you need to reschedule your day, totally change your daily routine. For some others, it could be about your house, that you need to rebuild your house. This could also be about your plan for the future, that it doesn't work anymore. So you need to forget about everything that you have planned and plan a whole new thing. Start from zero again. So this is a reset button for you to press this month. Just forget about everything you know for now and let new information sink in and adapt to it. Now your last tarot card is the Page of Wands. I feel like this card is talking about the new adventure that you will be in after this reset button. And as you can see in this card, the girl looks so happy. I feel like once you start this new journey, you will be more excited than before, because it is something that you are passionate about. Your energy will be much better as well. And another message that I get from this card is that for some of you, I feel like you would change your style, so you probably change the whole wardrobe, or you might want to change your appearance. Now your oracle card says that I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. So I feel like trust is the key for you in the month of October, because with the trust here you can release your stress, as well as taking back your power and take control in your life. And by taking that power, you will then let yourself experience a new adventure, and you will feel more content with your life. Right, so that is all the reading for those who choose pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next reading.